Hello. Testing. Testing. Hey, Chaotic Overlord. Let me just... Hold on. Testing. Okay, lovely. So, let's open up with the first chat message given to us by Chaotic Overlord. Are you mentally well? Are you talking about the fact I'm streaming Project Playtime? Or the title? Anyways. Today, I just really wanted to go... Sorry. I really wanted to go back to Project Playtime. Because... man, I loved this game way back when. And I felt like reliving the memories of the good old days. I used to be an almost exclusively Project Playtime streamer. I played so much of this game. And I miss it. I really do miss it. And so, even though it's not the same because, you know, the Phase 3 sucks, I just wanted to see if we could relive the memories. So, let me just open up the game. I did do a quick check on my Steam earlier today to make sure that this game didn't have any updates. And then I said to myself, Ivy, it's Project Playtime. There are not going to be any updates for this game. Definitely the title? Listen, man, I've been thinking a lot about Megamind Mega Team Unite, a game released in 2010 for the Nintendo Wii. It's been happening an abnormal amount recently. Mob games. Shout out to these people. Let me just make sure it appears properly. Yeah, it seems to be. Early access game, you're damn right. Oh, the music. No updates, get it? Like the Megamind. Yeah. Alright, first things first, I'm changing the hair back to pink. Because I changed it this morning, like... because it used to be pink until this morning when I did a test run to make sure this game still functioned, with the word function being used very loosely. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to change it to, like, a normal hair color. Nah, I want it pink. Not like that pink. I want, like, a... that's more purple. That looks too salmon-y. You know what? We'll go with that. No, that still looks... I'll go with that, yeah. That's good. And yeah, we'll start with finding a specialist match. Oh, 4 out of 7 found already. That's pretty good. So how is everyone in chat today? Steam invalid ticket. Never mind, the game's still loading. Right. Megamind. Listen, man, it's just been happening a lot recently. It's just something that's been entering my mind. Oh, theatre. Absolutely theatre. Best map. Yeah, I feel like I didn't want to call this stream another returning to Project Playtime kind of thing, because I've done that twice now. And I just wanted to feel a bit like the good old days, and I would do random funny titles every now and then. In my old, like, for the old streams. And so I was like, okay, what's the first random thing I can think of that comes to my head? And as I'd been doing a lot recently, immediately thought about Megamind Mega Team Unite, a game released in 2010 for the Nintendo Wii. Please consider therapy. Why would I go to therapy when I have Project Playtime? Okay, good talk, man. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The fog. Oh no, I got stuck on the floor. Oh, dang it. That actually gave me a bit of a jump. Don't get away from me, play some game huge. Kicking for inactivity. I'm... Okay. Okay. Man, I missed the Wulog. That reminds me, I finished Breath of the Wild earlier today. That game's so good. Thank you, random stranger, for saving me. That doesn't happen very often anymore in this game. Most of the time when you get put in the pit, it's just over. I'm not being chased anymore. Never mind, maybe I am. So they did that community section. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look into it. Yellow, blue, blue, green. Yellow, blue, blue, green, red. Yellow, blue, blue, green, red, red. Hell yeah. Man, this game's so fire. Ah, shucks. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it. I did. Okay. Come on, speed up, speed up! Come on, work. Okay, this is huge. My friendly neighborhood Batman and Lego Batman. So the world doesn't implode from too much peak. This game is peak. Sorry, this game was peak. This game was peak, okay? You got the toy pot? I got it. Okay. Yeah, don't get me wrong, my friendly neighborhood is far from over. Or, well, not far. It's one stream away from being over. I still gotta do neighborhood. Okay, this one's been done. Ah. Oh, it's because the thing is already... Okay. I got you, buddy. Let's go. It's over for me, it's over for me. Escape. But I'll make it out alive. Yeah, speaking of peak, as Chaotic Overlord is saying, I have a poll going on at the moment on my community posts, because I think I am going to do one of the Arkham games next. And you guys can, I say pick which one I do next. It's like 90% chance it's going to be Arkham Origins. But if there's like an overwhelming demand for a separate game, I'll like change it, obviously. I just wanted to see what everyone like would want. Shout out to the Hour of Joy happening the same day as the FNAF's anniversary, August 10th. I didn't know that, that's cool. Board the train, let's get out of here. Woo. Remember when this game would start on a train? Wasn't that cool? Wow, this game is so broken. I know you guys couldn't see it, but in the top right corner of a monitor it said like match starting in 10 seconds and then then just kicked me out. This game is such a mess. Remember when the game had a starting lobby? I do, and I miss it so much. I miss when this game was peak. I just miss when this game was like the best. I miss it a lot. I'll be back. Yeah. Oh, I know you can't... Hold on, if I F11, I'm gonna quickly... Can I get this to show up for you guys? Here we go, look. Match starting in -8. Can you guys can see that, right? Yeah. Match starting in a -11. This game is so well made. No, the side's a complete void. Yeah, because it is all supposed to be on one screen. Oh, here we go. It is supposed to all be on one screen, but I obviously have a widescreen monitor, and the game doesn't really know how to In a game where the loading screens don't even work, it doesn't really know how to deal with a different monitor format. So I just kind of vibe with it. Theatre, I love theatre. Shout out to the hand. Just shout out. Okay. The hand just in general. The position of the hand as it was like being held out. It's supposed to press against the thing, but it was going through it. Crap. Hold on, Scally. This game was peak. Leave me alone. I love this game. It's so ass now, but I still love it. I don't think anyone's coming to save me. Is the Battle Pass even still available? They ever end it? Or even have to get it for like 2 years straight? Oh yeah, the Battle Pass thing is still... it still works. So... a little while ago now, I co-hosted a charity stream with Ashley the Baddest, and it was Mascot Horror for Rain, which is a charity that I'm, like, you know, very big support of. It was an absolute honor to be there with Ashley, and we were playing a bunch of Mascot Horror games, because that was, like, the theme in the charity stream. We were playing a bunch of Mascot Horror games, and one of them was Poppy Playtime, and so, as avid Project fans, we both ended up talking about Project Playtime and the absolute state it's in. And I make the remark, man, I feel so bad for people who spend genuine, like, actual real-world money on this game on microtransactions. For me to find out that Ashley spent over 200 Canadian dollars on Project Playtime. See ya, Scally. Have a good one. And I was stunned. I'm just about to die now, aren't I? Yeah. It was just... I was so stunned that someone spent that amount of money on this game. You know what? Let's see what happens if we try play as Monster. Hold on. How do you... The cycle characters button doesn't even work anymore. I know you guys can't see it because it's away on... Oh, never mind. The hitboxes are really messed up on it. $200. Yeah, the slashes show. 200 Canadian dollars. There we go. The hitboxes on the buttons don't even work. This game is so broken. I gotta find the clip at some point. I genuinely let out the most concerned "you what" in my entire life. Optimization emotes. I don't think I have any emotes. I don't. Yeah, the hitboxes are all... I know you can't see it, but the hitboxes are all slightly above where the buttons actually are on the monster page. That's ridiculous. Sabotages, I only... Yeah, I like the door sabotage. Rainbow Huggy. I love Rainbow Huggy. I'm saving up... It's not like I'm grinding it out because I don't play this game at all anymore. But I am saving up the play tickets or whatever they're called to get the Pathetic Ivy skin. Because there is one that is literally just like a tree, like Huggy Wuggy. And it's just literally Pathetic Ivy. Let me just have a sip of my drink while it searches for a lobby. Just got a bottle of water with me. The one from season 2, I don't know what it's called, but or when it was from. But there is a Pathetic Ivy skin. Very official, very real. Very much not a coincidence. You know, it kind of looks like that one rabbit from Bokkie. If you don't get the joke, I'm not going to explain it. Yeah, really want to buy a Huggy Wuggy bootleg someday, not just a no. You know, I've had the exact same thought process. I've considered doing that before too. Damn, that fella over there kind of looks like the snake from Muzzy. You're so right. Shout out to Muzzy. It's such a shame Muzzy 2 is never happening. Muzzy is some of the most peak fiction ever to exist. I did like a 3-hour stream of Muzzy when it not even for the full release. Hold on, I've got to find it now. For the demo of Muzzy, I did like a 3-hour stream, I want to say. No, okay, it was 2 hours. Never mind. The boy, Rainbow Huggy. I love Rainbow Huggy. Got him. Very excited for Poppy Chapter 5. Oh, me too. Chapter 5 is going to be so good. Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, you guys know me. I love Chapter 4. I think Chapter 4 is the best. Actually, no. It depends if you count Shipwrecked 64 as a mascot horror game. But I pretty much think Poppy 4 is the best mascot horror game ever. Oh, I just gotta deal with this. God damn it. I just need some more marketing for it, but... Oh yeah, obviously we haven't seen, like, anything from the game, but, like, I have complete faith that it's gonna be good. Shipwreck counts? Okay, then, like, Poppy 4 is the second best mascot horror. My mind is kind of mega for this. Hell yeah, welcome, free guy. Shout out to, Megamind Mega Team Unite. Goated video game. I've completely lost my train of thought. I was thinking too much about Megamind Mega Team Unite. Got him, Lamau. You ever even play Megamind Mega Team Unite? Not once. Okay, got him. I just got a deposit. Yay! Why do I have so many DMs? Oh, that's a bit concerning answer. Honestly... Oh my god! I got 550 tickets! Tickets! Epic? How much is... Hold on. Store... Characters, monster. 40k for Pathetic Ivy. Shout out to Examination Huggy. You know, you can get Megamind Mega Team Unite for like £1 at CEX. I might have to dust off the old Wii to play it, honestly. I've been thinking about it a lot, man. Honestly, a better sequel to Megamind than Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate. The Wii was such a peak console. It was both for the mainline titles and also like the absolute shovelware. There was so much shovelware on the Wii, but that made it so funny. But the Wii did also just have a lot of genuinely great games on there. Like, Wii Sports is still the best, like, pack-in title for a console ever. Yes, Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate was originally a video game. And then they... yeah. The Doom Syndicate is based off of characters from a sequel game. I'm pretty sure the Wii has a game for the live-action Smurfs movie out of all things. I might need to play that. I love the live-action Smurfs films, fully unironically. They are incredible movies. I think they made 2 for both movies. Oh my god, I actually might just need to dust off my Wii so I can play shitty shovelware games. Like... I think one might only be on the Wii U. Oh, dang it. Maybe 2. Yeah, that adds up. The guy who plays Gargamel is actually, like, killing it the entire time. Movies I watched a movie called Space Buddies. It was peak cinema. Oh, no. You know what? This game is so broken. I have time to look it up. Space Buddies 2000. I watched this like as a kid. Yeah, I watched this as a kid. It's about talking dogs and they go to space. Yeah. No, I blame the, like, late 2000s trend of having movies with, like, a talking dog in, like, a real talking dog. Not the dog is really talks. The real dog, and they, like, edit over, like, their mouth flapping to make it seem like they talk. I blame that, like, late 2000s trend for, like, who I am as a person. Because I love dogs. I am a dog whisperer. Like, I purely blame those movies, because I watched so many as a kid. Hold on, you know what, I'm looking it up too. I genuinely don't care. Okay, hold on. Dog. Yes, I remember watching this. Absolute cinema. I literally don't remember anything about those movies, but I remember loving them. You know what's a great movie? The Bad Guys 2. It's gonna be crazy to me that, like, people are gonna ask me what my film of the year is, and we've had so many, like, great, like, films come out this year, and I'm gonna have to tell them that it was The Bad Guys 2. Like, I'm gonna have to fully unironically tell people that I liked The Bad Guys 2 more than I liked James Gunn's Superman. I mean, I haven't seen James Gunn's Superman yet. But unless it literally becomes my new favorite film of all time, I'm gonna like The Bad Guys 2 more than I like James Gunn's Superman. Maybe I've seen it multiple times. I was obsessed as a kid. Alright. First Bad Guys movie was pretty good. I love the first one. I think it is still my favorite out of the two. But The Bad Guys 2 comes very, very close. And it is absolute cinema. So, yeah, Chaos Covalent, I've got to hear it. I've got to hear it. What was the film obsession as a kid? Oh my god, we finally got into a game. It only took us 1 billion years. Huh, I didn't... What the heck is your deal? Why is the physics not working? Oh. I actually forget about it. Forget about it. Once. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta focus. What are you doing? Go do a task. Didn't they also remove the tutorial in this update? Like, the tutorial just flat out, there is no button for it anymore. God dang it. The movie was Rio 2. You know what? That is so based. You should have opened with that. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna have to... Maybe I'll have to, like, pull it up. I might have to send it through from my phone onto a Google Drive. And then access my Google Drive on stream. But Nigel from Rio is on my favorite character bingo. My top 24 characters. Yeah, Nigel from Rio is on my top 24 characters ever. do keep in mind that I've got, like I do with my top 10 games ever, I limit it to one game a franchise, because literally half of the, or like one, like how I do with my top 10 games where it's one game a franchise, I do one character from a franchise or a series or whatever, because otherwise my favorite character bingo would literally just have all of Death Note's, like, characters on it, and then Shadow the Hedgehog. But yeah, I love Nigel. For those who don't know, because they aren't based enough, Nigel is the main villain of, or the main bird villain at least, of hit film Rio. And he just has such a presence throughout that entire film. He is such a good character. Because he's just one of those, like, pure evil villains that you can't help but love. So is the main villain of hit mobile game Angry Birds Rio? That's awesome. Big movie phase right now. I love horror movies. That's awesome. Yeah, I would consider myself quite the big film person. I am what most people would refer to as, like, a pretentious film nerd. Ah, crap. You know what? I need to watch Emesis Blow. Yeah, me too, actually. I haven't seen Emesis Blow. Now, what's it called? Here's a little thing about me. Fun, pathetic Ivy fact. So, there is a game made by the Euphoric Brothers called Swallow the Blue that I've seen. I haven't even played myself. I've seen someone play, I want to say, once. Hold on. And I, for a really long time, got Swallow the Blue and Emesis Blue messed up. Like, I would mix the names up. Their first public game on Steam? I believe so. Cool toy part, bro. Go put it somewhere. blue, blue. Oh. I don't know. Is he okay? I mean, no, you can't be okay to be playing Project Playtime in 2025, but... Can I yoink it before him? No. Oh, I let go accidentally. So, random shout out to Space Jam, amazing movie. Yeah, Space Jam's cool. I was never super, like, in love with it, because I was never really a Looney Tunes or basketball fan. But it's a cool movie. The sequel is, like, seriously overhated. I don't understand the crazy amount of hate for the sequel, because... people act like the first Space Jam is some, like, masterpiece of cinema. And I don't really understand that. Because the Space Jam 2 is an okay kids film. And that's also exactly what Space Jam 1 is. You just have more nostalgia for one of them. No, not masterpiece on my own. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, it's a fun kids film, and I see why people really like it and have a lot of nostalgia for it. But, like... y'all act like it was, like, the best movie ever made. Just joined. Why are we talking about Space Jam? It could be worse. We could be talking about Megamind Mega Team Unite, a game released in 2010 for the Nintendo Wii, which we were doing previously. Okay, you got this, man. You got this. I'm really stupid. Remember when they said they were working on PJ? No, I don't, actually. Red, blue, pink, green. Red, blue, pink, green. Nice. They were? How did I not hear about that then? Yeah, that's the thing. I think Phase 3 should have had a new monster. Like, it was supposed to be... Phase 3 coincided with the release of Poppy Chapter 3. So do tell me, why did they not... why did they not release Catnap? I know it wasn't... They weren't released at the same exact time. I'm pretty sure... Did Phase 3 come out before or after? But, like, they were themed the exact same. Like, they were supposed to kind of fit in with one another. Yeah, no, what's it called? Wait, let me think. So, Poppy Chapter 4 came... Oh, no, okay, so... Phase 3 came out before Chapter 3. So, okay, maybe fine why they didn't add, Catnap. But they should have added, like, yeah, like PJ or something. Like, add a new character. I thought the, when I first, like, saw the trailer and stuff, and all, like, the news things talking about it, and all the thumbnails had the, plant skin on it. You know, like, the plant skin for the specialist. I thought that was a new, because I never saw the full body of it, I just saw the face. I thought that was going to be a new monster. You know, because, like... The flower character was supposed to be a character in Chapter 2, but it ended up being scrapped. So I thought that was going to be their way to, like, do justice to it. Daisy was her name. Yeah, yeah. You're right, you're right. Easy. Like, that would have been... like, I think she on a conceptual level got forgotten and died. Yeah, that adds up. Hold on, I'm gonna have a sip of my drink, hold on. Shout out to Mob Games for hyping up characters only for them to never use them. From fans have been starved. Yeah, that's another thing. Is what's it called? Like, Project Poppy Playtime has such a ridiculous variety of characters. Like, there are so many different characters that are never used in... What's it called? In Poppy Playtime. And it is constantly expanding. And yet, the ASIM for this, based off of Poppy Playtime, has a total of 3 monsters. And one of them was a completely original character that didn't show up in Poppy Playtime's chapters 1 or 2. Ah, crap. Where was since the chapter 1 trailer. Every time they keep using him, but nothing. I'm sure Bron will be used someday. Oh my god, it's the Huggy main. I genuinely think we've only seen Mommy Longlegs, like, monsters, unless it was me playing as Huggy. Although likely to do something when we're in chapter 5, I don't think this is built up. I just don't think they know what to do with him. Yeah. Thing is, Mob adds so many different characters, and I don't know, at the end of the day it's kinda harmless, you know, but it does just get a little bit much. Like the nightmare critters are the actual definition of unnecessary. Like, don't get me wrong, I thought Barber Chops was unnecessary, but I was okay with the existence of Barber Chops. Okay, they had, what's it called? They had an original cast of them, and then Catnap was, what's it called? Catnap was pulled off of store shelves, and so Catnap's a bit of like an odd one out. That's cool, but then Barber Chops is a, like, an odd one out for different reasons. They were like a prototype. Okay, makes sense. Cool. Fair enough. But no, there's an entire secret, or not even secret, I don't know if they ever got released, so I don't know too much about the Poppy lore. There's an entire different line of characters for no reason. Alright, we got him. An easy merch machine. That is it. That is it, yeah. Oh, I think the new characters are better than reusing someone like Kenny. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like, the thing is, don't get me wrong, as much as I'm really happy they did the huge tonal shift that they did from chapters 2 to chapter 3, like, it means that a bunch of characters are pretty much rendered useless because they all fit with the very kid-friendly vibe of the first 2 chapters, and they need darker, grittier characters. So they pretty much had to give half of the original characters they'd created the axe.
Another mention. Say what you will about them basically just focus testing Alice Angel and then the Machine Chapter 2. But actually did try and have it seem like these characters actually existed before. Yeah, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. With a chapter-based game, you're inevitably gonna have new ideas. Even if you have a concrete plan from beginning to end of how these chapters are gonna play out, things are inevitably going to change along the way because you're gonna have different ideas. But what you've got to do with those different ideas is at least make sure that they get set up in a way that explains why you haven't heard of them anymore, like before then. Even went back and added a Susie Camel recording and update. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Is then you have to also update them, add like, I don't know, posters of the characters or whatever. In, like, go back. Because, don't get me wrong, yeah, it's a little bit weird for the people who are playing it chapter by chapter. But it will be so much better in the long run as a whole product. Okay, I really need to focus on toy parts more, because this is not going anywhere. But yeah, that's the thing. You've got to... If you're going to have new ideas that you didn't plan for when you first started, when making a chapter-based, like, game, you've got to integrate them into the pre-existing world and not just add them on top lazily. Oh, the Batman mirror, it's like that between your character and the chapters, like in the... Yeah, yeah. Exactly that. It just keeps getting added on to it. I don't know, they do kind of explain it away, in a sense. Like, the original characters were like there used to originally be a huge cast of characters that they were envisioning, but then had to cut it down due to, like, budget and stuff. That's a reasonable explanation. But I do completely understand your point. It does feel like they just get thrown on top. Does it ever concern you guys that the Euphoric Brothers were planning Flumbo all the way from Ban Ban 3? Like, they genuinely had the full plan of the story until now, planned out by Ban Ban 3. Because after Ban Ban 3, no more characters were added to the wall mural, because all of the established characters they needed for that were done. The last ones that were added were Queen Bounce Celia and Nabnalina. And obviously Queen Bounce Celia would become a important character in the very next game. Meaning they had some sort of planning. And in Ban Ban 3, they had... what's it called? In Ban Ban 3, they had that drawing of all of, like, the reject characters with the paper's torn off, but coming off of the torn bit of paper, you can see some music notes, which we later find is Ban Ban playing his little guitar thingy,
later down the line. Like, and the reveal is Bam Bam was one of the rejects. And so, I am willing to wager that they had Flumbo as a character in mind all the way from the start of, like, when developing 3. Theory that they might have had because of the sharing is carrying of Hanks's mind. I think the sharing is carrying what. That's crazy. Now that you mention that, what you mean? Like it's a reference to how, what's it called? Bam Bam took Flumbo's place. Like, what's your place is mine. Exactly. That's crazy. Wait, you're actually onto something. No, you're so right. How did I never... I hate how right you are. Did they actually know what they... Did they actually have it all planned out before then? I mean... Okay, hold on. Like, Flumbo was originally the beta name for Ban Ban. So, and I always thought, oh, they're calling him Flumbo as like a neat reference to that. No, is it because they genuinely had both characters in mind since the inception of Ban Ban? And it decided Flumbo would be a better name for the other one? There's no way they had that much foresight, right? That's concerning. If they had that much, that is actually concerning. If they had that much in like planning in mind. Unlikely, but there's evidence in that. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Hi, Lamau. I died for you. You better win this, mate. There's no spectate match option anymore. That's so weird. How long have I been streaming for? Okay. Ban Ban time. Have you heard of Gauntlet of Ban Ban? It doesn't exist anymore, but it was made. It was a Ban Ban ASIM made by Squeaks the Corgay, better known as John Shipwreck 64. Gotta go, BRB. Alright. Yeah, I might cap this stream at like an hour and a half. I might maybe go to 2 hours depending on how I'm feeling. Because I still have to, I need to do a bit of editing for the Ban Ban 8 video today. Which, speaking of which, as it's kind of panning out right now, it looks like the Ban Ban 8 video should come out Thursday. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the video's turning out. I've pretty much just done the script writing at this point, but it's a pretty good script. And yeah, I've done the script writing and the audio recording, and editing starts today. Honestly, at this point, they'd rather add Huggy to Dead by Daylight before updating Project. Oh, absolutely. They'd add Huggy to Dead by Daylight. Because then they don't have to maintain it themselves. They just give them the rights to do it. You know, while we're talking about like ASIMs and stuff, I was fully, unironically prepared to do a Forsaken stream soon, but then I decided I didn't want to stream Roblox games at the moment because of the whole situation going on with it. And so I genuinely just haven't been playing a lot of Roblox recently. But I unironically really like Forsaken. I think Forsaken is a lot of fun. And genuinely a solid ASIM. Because Forsaken solves the issue that so many ASIMs and social deduction games, or games where one group is the killers and one group are the killed. Those games like that. There is only... It solves the one issue that all of those games have, and it's fun to be the survivors. And that's the thing that some games don't understand, is... Yes, it's always going to be fun to be a killer. There's no... there's no denying that. It's always going to be fun to be the killer. But 90% of your playtime is always going to be as the survivors. So making sure that the survivors are fun to play as is paramount. And that is like the biggest issue with games like Dead by Daylight and stuff like that, and ASIMs. That genuinely the only games I've ever played that fix that issue, and it isn't just ridiculously boring to keep getting Survivor, is Project Playtime, as we're playing right now, and Forsaken. And then I'm gonna turn this around to talking about Death Note Kill or Within, because I'm always gonna talk about Death Note Kill or Within, because it is the most,
underappreciated game ever. That is the thing that makes Death Note Killer Within so good compared to other social deduction games like Among Us. In Among Us, people like get really annoyed when they get crewmate because they want to be the killers, which, you know what, I kind of understand to an extent. But the thing that makes Death Note Killer Within so good is that I genuinely think it is more fun to be a standard, sometimes, not all the time, it depends what you're in the mood for, but more often than not, I am hoping for a standard investigator game over a Kira game. And that's not because, like, playing the killer is, like, necessarily bad in Death Note. It's a lot of fun, the same way it is in, like, Among Us. But just being the investigators is just as, if not more, fun. Shout out to Among Us for completely ruining the word imposter. Like, permanently. Oh my god, this is not gonna load, is it? Oh man, this game is in such a state. This game is in such a state. There we go. The way to fix this game would be to make no changes and just add Pianosaurus. You know what? I'm in complete agreement. The Pianosaurus should be the next monster added to this game. My boy got robbed in Chapter 4. I gotta find him. Somewhere down here. Maybe they're above me, actually. They haven't gotten a single toy part, though.
I don't know, does he think he can fight them? No, that's a stupid question. I don't think this game has any new players. There's no way someone's playing this game for the first time. Like, that hasn't happened for the past 6 months, I can assure you, at least. Well, no, sorry, it has almost been 2 years since the launch of Project Playtime Phase 3. Almost 2 whole years. Oh, there he is. He's good though. I gotta figure him out. This guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, he can run fast, but I can corner him. I know what I'm doing. That being said, I've completely lost his general direction. Fuck you, mate. Okay, at least he isn't camping up there. I respect that. I don't know what he's thinking. I'm gonna win off of toy parts. Like, he hasn't done any toy parts. I'm pretty sure monsters win by default. Or no, I think the game draws. Can't actually remember. See if we can get him. Nah, he ran away. Hold on, where was he? He was doing the piano puzzle, but he's not... Oh, okay, he's up there. Man, this is really not Megamind Mega Team Unite, a game released in 2010 for the Nintendo Wii. You're so right. It's hard to describe just how right you are. Come on, man. I'm too prideful to just quit. Got ya. Where'd he go? Oh, his body's up there. Man, riveting gameplay. Oh. Man. So, chat, you guys... I don't know. You guys see... I don't know. Any of you guys ever read Butter by Asako Yuzuki? I'm like in the process of reading it right now. It's a big book and I don't get a lot of time to read. Wait, is he gone? He's gone. I just stopped paying attention. Has he, or is he just crouched? What the heck do you mean, escape? Oh. He's just... okay. No? Ah, that sucks. Actually, it's really good. Oh, dang it. I really want to get this guy. My pride won't let him win. Now let's go camp by the train. Oh wait, I can't camp by the train because... Okay, you stay here. I'm gonna go to the other one. Alright. Oh, he picked the train. He picked a train. He's off. Damn. That guy's a dick. Alright, let's play like another game. Oh. Yeah, we'll do like one more game. Why not? And then I'll hop off to edit my video. You know, we haven't played Misfit Pit this, what's it called? This stream. Trying to think. Other things to talk about. Oh yeah, I don't know if I said this last stream. Actually, I don't think I'd done it last stream. I finally got my pre-order in for Silent Hill F. Really excited for that. I'm so excited to play that. That game looks so good. There's probably gonna be... I'll probably end up doing a video on it, honestly. Like... I know, I'm not very proud of my Silent Hill 2 video anymore. I just don't think I went into enough depth with it. Like, genuinely, the Silent Hill 2 video should have been the same kind of length as the Death Note video. I will absolutely revisit Silent Hill 2 in a video someday. Because I did not give it enough, like, credit. Because the video was, I want to say, 6 minutes long. Yeah, it was. It's still like an okay video. Silent Hill 2 is just such a game with so much depth to it that you really can't give a full... you can't really give a full analysis of it like I want to in 6 minutes. Damn, well done. Hey. I love Huggy, man. Huggy is absolutely... like, Huggy is the best character. like from an objective level, because this game is poorly balanced in the monsters department. But he is just generally my favorite because of, like, even if he wasn't the best. I just like the rush and the little sentries are cool. Failed puzzle over there. Puzzle over there again. Players seem to really like this spot. About Project is, like, you see that little cut off I did? That's the thing I love about Project, is it is always like whoever knows the map layout best will always be the one who comes out on top of a chase situation. Like, don't get me wrong, there are like a handful of special powers that each monster has, but at the end of the day, it's about who knows the layout best and who can anticipate the other person, like, where they're gonna go. Because as the monster, you're gonna... if you just blindly follow them in their footsteps, you're never gonna get them. Well played. Just the gameplay, both as monster and special, is just so fun. I miss when this game had music. The music in this game used to be awesome. Like, the chase music was so tense. Unfortunately, you did put yourself right in front of this, though. Okay, that deposit isn't working. It's fine. Okay. Just gotta find one more. Although it's probably most definitely a bug, I do kind of like the, like, inconsistency of Huggy's, like, little rush thing that he does. Like, you can't just automatically get them just because you press a button. It sounds like they're doing the puzzle up there. Maybe they're doing the one down here. Yeah. Sorry, pal. Hell yeah. Ah, that feels good. Go to main menu. Yeah. Let's call it a stream here. That was fire. Yeah, this game's a mess. This game is a complete mess of a video game. But you know, I still love it. It's still... I refuse to play it often because it can be really annoying now with how buggy it is. But I still can't help but love Project Playtime. It's just so... Like, streaming Project was how I kind of got my big start with streaming, and it's always going to have a special place in my heart for that. But it is such a good, like, game. It is such a good game. It's just Mob doesn't keep it maintained. And the entire game has just kind of fallen apart because of it. But yeah, that's the end of the stream. Ban video, probably Thursday. I think the plan is Thursday, yeah. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you Velvet Cakes, thank you Chaotic Overlord, thank you The Slasher Show, thank you Free Guy, thank you Scallywag, thank you anyone I've missed, thank you those who watch the stream and don't even chat. Next stream will probably be Neighborhood. And on that note, I've been Pathetic Ivy, and I bid you farewell.